Hello, hello, and welcome to Saturday with Peppertacular. I'm Pepper, and my other unit is with me as well.
I am the other unit.
That's Diva. He's my other unit. I don't know. We call each other like husband and wife. Like he comes home from work. Hey, husband, how are you? And he says, I'm fine, wife. We think it's funny. So I'm gonna, so we've been away for a couple of weekends because a lot of stuff has been happening and going on, and family was visiting, and we had family events and all kinds of crazy stuff.
And then we bought a house, and then we didn't buy a house, and then we bought a house.
Yeah. So that's also been going on. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy up in here. So yeah, but now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming of Pepper playing games. And while the original premise of my stream was to play video games I've never played before, not that I've gotten away from that, but I think the original purpose has done its job, and that was Diva wanted me to play other video games than Diablo 3 or Diablo 2 or Diablo, which we've all played. Have we played Diablo 2 on this stream? I don't think so.
Oh, Diablo 2? No.
Oh, but we will when it comes out again.
I was going to say, I imagine we'll play it.
We'll absolutely play the remastered. I'm kind of excited about that, right?
Yeah.
So we'll totally do that. But this, if you've not ever played Baba Is You before, it is a puzzle game. Hey, how's it going, Luke? Yeah. So I feel like this is obviously where we left off because I don't know.
Yeah, we were doing the extra levels on this map.
Right. So yeah, so Baba Is You is a logic programming game.
Yeah,
Puzzle based.
All right, because we got stuck on this one.
We did. So this is where we were last time. And I need to shift my keyboard so I don't use my arrow keys.
Yep. Do not use the arrow keys. You could also use a controller.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, but... yeah, I guess I can.
Good start.
That's a good start. Anyway, I don't know. I like being more familiar with the keyboard moving. I think it's a good use of memory and motor skills for me anyway. Because I don't typically, I play with keyboard when I play Diablo 3, but you're not using WASD to move around, so it's different, right?
Correct.
Anyway, so Baba Is You is this cool puzzle game. And, why don't we just start dissecting this puzzle? So we have Baba Is You, and Baba is this cute, sweet little bunny-esque, because doesn't it just remind you of a bunny? Little bunny hopping around, and he makes a cute little flooping noise. I don't know what it is. I'll just call it a flooping noise because it's fun. It's almost like a little tooty noise. I love it. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Anyway, so Baba Is You, and as you saw just a quick second ago, if I got rid of any aspect of Baba Is You, the game's over because I die. So there's that.
Because it removes the condition that Baba is you.
Yeah. So we have Wallace Stop, and we cannot alter Wallace Stop. What else do we have? Rock is push. Jelly is push. And push the rock and the jelly? I don't think did we get stuck here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, we did finish this. I wonder why it didn't save.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like we did this. Anyway, flag is defeat. Something is win. Crab is nothing right now. So the idea is something has to be win, so Baba can touch whatever that item is.
Oh no. Okay, so we did do this one, but this is a copy of one of the previous ones, except there's a jelly.
Oh, right. No, you're right. Yeah.
The original one did not have the jelly.
Did not have the jelly. So what it looks like, this is the way my brain works and the way I like to think. Everyone is different, of course, so which is why I like to play with Diva, because he looks at things very differently than I do, and he'll see things that I don't see, which is nice. I have a cute dog sleeping here at my feet. Yeah, so I just like to outline all the things that I can't change, and then I look at the things that I can alter. And so right now I can't alter wall is stop, and I can't alter jelly is push. So those things are always going to be the case. So wall is stop just means that Baba can't move the wall. So that there's no going through the wall. Because there are some of these puzzles that you can move the wall. So there's that. And you don't really want to alter. You can alter Baba is you, but you can't, or you die. Right? So that's the other thing. So the things that I can do is push the rock, which I've already done. And I can Z. If you're playing on a keyboard, Z just is a reverse button. So it just takes you back all the steps. So as you can see, like I started the rock and jelly started there. I only have 2 moves before crab is defeat, and then I can't get to the flag. So I need to don't I need to make 2 Babas?
Yeah, so while the old solution was, because the jelly wasn't there, you could push the rock up against crab is defeat, move rock all the way out there, and you could make rock is you, and then you could move the rock to the other side of the crab.
And have 2 Babas, essentially.
Yeah.
But we don't have that option now.
But we can't do that now because they've added the jelly. So the second you move the rock over, it's going to push to crab is defeat, and then you can't move past the crab.
Right.
It also means that we won't be able to move the rock.
Right.
Because it's going to get
trapped.
Smushed. Yeah.
So, this is already super fun. Super fun. But there's no real good way to move Baba anywhere. Like the Baba is you, because I can't move. Like I said, if I move any part of Baba is you, then the game is over because Baba's dead.
Yeah.
And
this one's tough.
Oh, right. Flag is defeat. So that flag is defeat. So there's that. I forgot. But I can, so like right now you can move through the crab because it's nothing.
Yeah.
But as soon as crab is defeat, it's the same as flag is defeat, and you're dead. So this is what happens when I do this, right? I make all those things true.
Yep.
But now I can't use anything.
Well, you can't use the rock.
I can't use the rock. I can't use the jelly.
You can make you can still make the rock you.
Right.
Or you can make the rock Baba, I guess, technically. Because you no longer need rock.
No, I can't. Oh, right, because then I can move through.
Because rock isn't push. Yep.
So I can make... Well, now I can't do that because I just moved the word in the wrong place. That's the other thing, is remembering how to leave space for things, is thinking ahead. Right?
How you're going to maneuver around
So I can do this. I can bring this out.
And so now you can make rock as you.
So now I have 2 knees.
Yeah.
But crab is still defeat.
Crab is still defeat. And this isn't.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
No.
Because what I think you're thinking and what I don't think happens, I think when you push the rock into it, it's just going to kill the rock. It's not going to get rid of the crab.
Oh, right.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, but then how do I... Because then I have to bring push out. So now that I have the rock here, right?
Yeah.
I need to have it someplace.
I think you're on the right track though, because I think you have to get the rock past the crab and then become the rock. Oh, I get it. I see it.
Am I on the right track?
Almost. So remember what I was just saying about what you have to do with the rock?
You have to make the rock push, right?
Yes. So you already completed step 1, which was to get the rock out of the...
Right.
The problem is that now you've sort of screwed yourself.
How have I done that?
How do you get rock down?
You have to make rock his push.
How do you get the word rock down?
Oh, right. Well, Fartosaurus. Yay!
But I think this is the right... Because you have to do this to get... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, I see it. I see it.
What do you see that I don't see?
So you have to get this idea is correct. You have to become the rock to move it out of that corner, because otherwise it's stuck there forever.
Right.
It's just how you did it was incorrect.
Oh.
I think the assumption that you had to become both Baba and the rock is an incorrect. You don't have to go this far back. You've gone way too far back.
Oh,
but
well.
That's okay. Because now you just get to do everything you just did again. Yeah, so the assumption that you have to...
Be one or the other, or be both at the same time?
Be both at the same time is...
Incorrect.
Is incorrect for this moment. To get the rock out.
So like this?
Yeah, and then you can just push it back and become Baba again.
Do I need is?
I think you will, because you need to make rock push, no?
Rock is push.
Oh.
What? What?
You need to get rock away from where it is, because where it is right now, even if you push it, it's not... You're not going to be able to get it anywhere.
Well then... Well, wouldn't my original idea work? Rock is... No, because you can't be both at the same time?
You can be both. It's not that you can't. It's that this works... this got rock to be in a more useful place.
Are you looking at helps over there, or...?
No. What kind of heathen do you think I am? Cheating at puzzle games. I'm not supposed to be solving this puzzle. I'm supposed to be
I
watching you solve
know. You're a butt.
So I can tell you what I think you have to do, because I think you have to. So you have to use one of those words. So you have to make the phrase "rock is push."
Right.
I mean, I guess technically it doesn't matter, but you can use Baba as push just as easily. Which would also work, actually. Just be careful where you put it, so you don't lock it somewhere where you can't move it back.
Well, that's nowhere. There's nowhere I can move it now.
I think you need to move the phrase "rock is you" to the right one, because you're sort of locking yourself into this where everything is right now, and by moving it, it frees everything up because it gives you a whole extra space to the left there. And now you can still go around and move around words. Nope. Now you can't.
No, I can't what?
Nope, keep going. You're good.
Oh, well, now I can't.
Now you need a pushing stick.
Well, farts. Oh, I need a phrase. Right?
Not even a phrase. You just need to move him one more space.
I know, but I need something to push him.
Yep.
And I can't. If I take Baba's push away, he dies. Right? No, because he's not me.
Yeah, it's not that he dies, but you did something that is going to stop you from...
Yeah, I've blocked in the Baba part. Right?
Yep.
Oh, God, it's so hard.
I think the incorrect assumption you made is that you need to use all of the words, and in reality, there's a word you don't need to use.
And that's is.
Correct.
I thought that before, and you were like...
I did. I told you. No such thing.
You're a... Tell your butt that.
Ta-da.
God, this game is so weird sometimes. Right? Ta-da! Because it's so methodical that you have to do the sequence of things, or it doesn't. And I know there's always more than one way to solve a puzzle.
I don't know that there's more than one way to solve that one, because it's pretty minimal.
The submerged ruins. Oh, what is this? Fart all of this.
This is the one we did earlier.
I know.
You already did this one. Why did you start this one again?
No, we didn't do this one. This is the next one in the puzzle.
We have completed all of these.
With the 2 crabs?
Yes, this was the first one we did. This is the one where you had to make because there's no... yeah, this is Lake Extra.
Oh, fart. Sorry. I used the arrow keys.
Because this is the one where you had to become the rock and Baba, and then you moved one of them through, and then you pushed the words over.
Oh, did we? But we didn't do this map yet, right?
Everything on this map is done.
Oh.
All of them are grayed out.
Okay.
So now we need to return to the map and do the next area.
Why is it highlighted then?
Because it's finished.
Oh. Now we're going here?
Now we are going to Area 2.
Solitary Island?
Solitary Island.
All right. Do the 00. Poem. Oh, good. It looks pretty. Okay, so we have Wallace stop.
Read it. Oh, yeah, and then you have to read this from top down.
Top down. Rose is red. Violet is blue. Flag is win. Baba is you. Very clever. Developers.
Hence the name of the level.
Poem. Oh, this is super fun. Wallace stops, so we cannot change that. Right?
Yep.
Rose is red, violet is blue, flag is you, Baba's win. So nothing is... So right now, nothing is defeat.
Correct.
But you also can't change anything without killing Baba. Right?
It depends what direction you try to change things.
Oh. So I have so many ises.
You have a lot of ises. I'm confused why you're touching the ises.
Because if I move the others, I won't be Baba anymore. Or is it just, I can't make Baba is win? Can I? No. That does not work. FYI.
I mean, Baba is technically win now,
but he's also dead. He's no longer me, so...
It's no longer you, correct.
So now I'm the flag, and the flag's hopping about. And violet is win. So that's no good. So I can't move anything. So what I can do is that.
Yep, you could do that.
I'm just messing around at this point. Rose is blue. But that doesn't get me. Because if I do that, then the roses win, but I'm the flag and I'm stuck in the wall. So that doesn't work. This is weird. Do you already know the answer?
I'm still sort of sussing it out.
Oh, that's better. So weird. Because there isn't a whole lot to be done, right? Because I stay Baba here and here.
Oh.
And
I think
here.
you were on the right track earlier.
Here?
With pushing Violet into the...
Because that's the only thing you can do. I can do that. I can pull Rose out.
Yep. Yes, you can.
But I can't.
I think is important.
Because nothing is push. I can always push the words, but no object is push, right?
Well, so what can you do with the word rose? Like you've pushed it out of the line. Now what can you do with it?
Well, I can push it out of line and make... What do I do? Can make the roses me.
You could. Now, what happens if you push that forward? Now what is Win?
Baba is Win.
And what are you?
I'm a rose. Ta-da! I did it! I did it! Stupid hangnails. I need to cut my nails or get a manicure.
Oh, now we start adding additional mechanics.
That's my face. Baba is float. What does that mean?
What?
Baba is float.
It means... I'm pretty sure it means that you don't interact with things that are on the ground.
Oh.
So, like, if you try to win... This flag is Win.
Right, Baba is float. I can't touch the flag.
But rock is also push. Can you still push rock while you're floating? Where are you going?
Yes.
So you can still push rock, but you cannot win because the flag is not floating.
But I can move this, right?
Yep.
And I can move that and this. But I can't change Baba is float.
Nope.
So do I
But
make...
But you know what you can change now that you've pushed 3 of those out.
all of them. I can change flag as Win. But
What can you also change?
wall is stop.
And
Rock is push. Baba is you.
so if Baba is float and you need something to not be floating,
Oh, I can make myself a rock. Right?
you could make yourself a rock.
Ta-da! They just keep getting harder.
Yep.
I mean, that was mostly easy. Was it solvable if Rose was Win? Yes. Sorry, I missed that. Is that what we did? No, we made Baba is Win and I was a Rose. It was the opposite. We did the opposite, right? The last puzzle? Yeah. Sorry, I missed that. Neo de one. Warm River. Oh, good. Okay, so here are things we can't change. Water is hot. Baba is melt. Flag is Win. Skull is defeat and float. So it's going to be a fun one. We can change. Baba is you and float. So if I'm floating, am I still melting? Yes, because water is hot and Baba is melt, right? Hey, it's a day. It's our first Saturday back after a couple Saturdays off, right? Oh no, I can float.
You can float.
But Skull is also defeat and float, so it'll still kill me.
Right.
And I can't change flag as Win. I mean, it's always a good day when you're playing video games, right?
Yes.
Especially when it's like 80 million degrees and humid AF out.
Yes.
So air conditioning is also good. So I think it's a win-win today. Quite honestly. Okay, so I can move across the water as long as I'm float, right?
Yeah.
But if I change Baba is you and float, then I can't cross the water. I will melt.
I wonder if there's a reason why this one isn't super easy. I might see it, but I feel like it's this was the problem we had with one of the ones last time, was that it's like, that seems too easy, and it was too easy. So do you want me to point you in the direction that I'm thinking?
Sure. I'm gonna lay out my vitamins before I digest too much of my food, because I can't take stuff on an empty tummy.
So I think all you need to do is reposition where and float is.
Oh. Like water is hot and float? That would be weird.
But what would that do?
Oh, it would melt the skulls.
Would it?
Oh, no. Because skull is defeat and float.
So what would that do? So if you changed...
If I change the water is hot and float...
Like, what would that do?
Would it make... It would just make the water float.
It would make the water float. What would that also do, moving and float?
Well, it would still allow Baba to move, right? Because the water would be floating and not touching Baba. Okay. That doesn't make any sense, because this is skull is defeat and I'm going to die, so...
But what is also skull?
Float. So it doesn't mean anything. Right?
Why don't you go ahead and try what we've been talking about instead of trying to puzzle it out theoretically.
Yeah, I can't. The water doesn't move. Oh, but look, I can still move Baba.
Yep.
So that doesn't change, because it makes the water float.
What happens when you touch the skulls?
What? How does that work?
How does that work?
Because Baba's no longer float.
Hey.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you for that. Because Baba's no longer float.
So this is important, because this is teaching you the float mechanic.
Right. That's what I splash water upon my face. That's what I think is great about this game, is that it's not just balls to the wall and hard, right? There's a progression and it adds elements in. So then when you get to the hard stuff, you've had this, it's educational, it's tiered, it's scaffolding.
Yep.
Yeah, it's how you learn.
It is indeed how you learn.
That's why it's such a good game. I like it. It's educational and fun and aesthetically pleasing. All things that I like. But mostly the aesthetically pleasing one. And educational. Okay, so things that we can't change. Water is sink. And hedges stop. And we can't change them because they're barricaded into the hedge, and hedges stop. Right? Mm-hmm. Also, things we can't change because hedges stop is text is float. Baba is you. Rock is push. So I can't. Oh, I can. I didn't think I could move text.
Text seems like it is universally touchable.
Okay. Pardon me. So flag is win, but water is sink. And I can't get to this rock, but I need this rock, right? To make a... Because if I remember, yeah.
This one is...
Yeah, so then I can just make... So I need both rocks. So I need rock to be Baba at some point, right?
Doesn't need to be Baba?
Or just a word. Is that... Well, I'm just going to do... Because I think Oh no, because text is float, so it's not going to do anything. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's that answer, Pepper.
So then how do you control that rock that's in the top there?
Well, you need to make it move.
Right, and how do you make it move?
You make rock is you. No, you can't, because Baba is you, and you can't change that. Baba is...
Why can't you make rock is you? I would suggest before you do that to get rid of that rock that you were just pushing.
Oh,
to make it a little easier.
Oh, right. So I don't have both of them faffing about.
Yep.
I know I didn't have to do it that way, but... What?
Just watching. What are you doing?
I don't know. Well, I moved too far that time. Leave me alone, man. I see it. That's all that matters.
I see what you did. Okay. That was incredibly convoluted.
It was not. It worked for me.
You could have, as you were the rock, just walked into the lake or the river. Like you didn't need to take that second step of making rock is push again.
Well, that's what I wanted to do.
That's fine.
It worked.
Wrong with that. It worked.
I beat it. So
it was technically a correct answer. I'm sorry.
I know. You're welcome. Thank you.
As hair-pullingly frustrating as that might have seemed.
This is also why I like doing this, because it makes him crazy. Because he was like, that's not how I would do it. I'm the logical one. I would do it this way. But it's also educational for him too, because he needs to learn that there's more than one way to skin a cat.
True, but I don't know that way includes a butter knife.
Hey, it could get the job. Some butter knives are sharp, yo. I've cut myself on a butter knife before.
Yeah.
So here we have the same puzzle with an added element of foolery, because I don't want to say the other word that I want to say, because this is a family-friendly situation and I don't want any swearing outright.
You're a family-friendly situation.
I could be. You don't know. Anyway, I mean, as I'm... well, you can't see my t-shirt, because which is fine, but I'm wearing my good morning. I see the assassins have failed. And that's my t-shirt I'm wearing today. I think it's always appropriate.
So I think this one is super easy, because
I'm staring at you. There's a little gap in between his monitors. Okay, so what we can't change in this puzzle is water is sink. Or hedges stop. So those things are absolutes. They don't change. So there you go. Just like I can't get beyond the hedge. And now they've added in rock is float. But I can still push the rock, right? Yeah. So this is the stinkerdoodle here, is they made it so the rock doesn't get destroyed, but also doesn't create a path like it did before. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're at a disadvantage because we can't change rock is float, because we can't change hedges stop. The only things we can change, aside from moving the rocks where I've already moved them, is the rock is push. We can make rock is you. Or we could do, what can we do? Oh. You already knew that, didn't you?
Yes.
But
What are you doing now?
well, I can't, then the rock's in the way and I can't move them. Oh, but rock is float, I can go under them. Sometimes I make it harder than it needs to be.
Correct.
So it doesn't really matter about rock is push. Because that's all you needed. So sometimes they do that. They throw stuff in there and you're like, that was ancillary. That wasn't part of the puzzle at all. Right?
Yep. Yeah, the fact that the rocks were even there was irrelevant.
Yeah, irrelevant. And that, but that's the point, right?
Yep.
Is deduction, critical thinking.
Because it's just there to throw you off.
Oh, another one. Farts. So is this just the same? Oh no, because now text is float, and rock is float, and water is sink, and hedge is stop. So now neither one of those problem solvers is going to win. Because I can't change rock is float, and I can't change text is float. I can only change rock is push.
Yep.
So this doesn't matter, because rock is float. Nor does this matter, because text is float. And I die. How did I? Oh, I moved that like that. Okay, anyway. So there's that. So I think it's a combination of the last two puzzles to solve this puzzle. What? Have you already solved the puzzle, Stinky Pants?
I have not.
What are you doing over there?
Watching.
What are you playing? I see your fingers moving on your keyboard.
Final Fantasy.
Of course. So he's playing another video game while he's watching me play this video game and talking on our video game on our stream.
Well, because it's an easy game that I don't really have to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. So how do I get across the water that kills me? And I can't change that, and I can't change hedge. I can't change rock is float. I can't change text is float. But I can make rock is me, and rock is float, and I can float across, right?
I don't know. Can you?
Why am I not winning?
Why are you not winning?
Rock is you, right? Baba is you. Oh, because rock is float. Ah, farts. Now it's a step thing. Sorry, I just killed myself. Right? I think I know what I want to do. Oh, farts, Rebecca.
So what? Let's take a step back here. So what can you push? What can you actually alter on this map?
I've already altered it. I know what I want to do. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
What do you want to do?
Well, I've already moved rock over here. Right?
Okay.
And rock is float, and now I don't know what I want to do, because that doesn't make any sense now either. It made sense a minute ago. Because I can't win with rock because rock is float. So rock is just going to be floating, right?
What do you mean you can't win with rock? What
Well,
does that statement mean?
Well, because if I could, if rock is you, so I'm moving, right? But I can't win because rock is float, so rock is just floating.
What do you mean by you can't win? What action are you trying to do that makes it so you cannot win?
Well, I just killed myself, so there's that.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
No.
So, like, what action do you need to perform to win?
I need Baba on the other side of the stuff.
Why?
I mean, why?
I'm not trying to trick you.
Well, okay.
I want you to actually tell me the physical steps of winning is really what I'm
Well, the basic way to win is to touch the flag. But I can't touch the flag as rock because rock is float. And so rock is just floating over the flag instead of touching the flag.
That is an incorrect assessment. How do you win?
By touching the flag.
Why the flag?
Because flag is win.
How can you change your win condition?
I can change that flag is no longer win.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't that just...
Wouldn't that just... So the assumption here, I think this all goes back to this understanding of what float does, right?
Right. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. But now rock is still float.
Right.
So I can't make rock win either because rock is still float. So that doesn't work.
So I think the next assumption you're making here is that you have to remain Baba.
Okay.
Because what happens if you deconstruct Baba as you?
I just got rid of my rocks, so that wasn't helpful.
You've also now pushed you into an
Right,
unusable
I know.
location.
So what is making Baba not Baba do?
Well, let's go back to that win condition. How can you win?
By making something is win that isn't floating.
Okay. Why do you have to make something that is win not floating?
Because I can't touch it otherwise, because it's floating and I can't float.
Who can't float?
Baba.
What else does float?
Rock.
So, if you can make something that's win that is floating, and you could also make that thing you, wouldn't that just mean you win?
So, what?
So I think the misunderstanding here is that you are trying to make something not float.
No, that's not what I'm thinking, because I know I can't make that because I can't change that. Text and rock is float. So the text is always going to float and the rock is always going to float.
Let me rephrase that. You think that in order to win, you need to make whatever you're trying to win with not float because flag isn't float.
Correct.
When in reality...
And Baba isn't float.
In reality, you don't have to do that. You can do exactly the opposite. You can make something win that is floating.
But you can't do a Baba is you is something. What?
Really, what I'm saying is, with what you have, just make rock you and win.
I don't have an and.
You don't, but you do have two is's. Do you not
What?
have two is's?
I have 3.
Yeah. So how could you make
What?
rock is you and rock is win?
Well, I can't right now because I just boxed in that word. Hearts.
Why are you so afraid to get rid of Baba as you?
Well, what? I don't see this. You may see it.
Literally, all you need to do is make rock is you and rock is win. You just have to push it in a different direction. Nope, not you is win. Rock is win. You can never make you as win.
That was stupid.
You've done this. The
I know.
interesting thing is you've done this solution before.
I know.
don't know, but you get so distracted by
the Baba
this
is you
business.
Well, and the Baba is you. I was distracted by that too.
Like you don't need to be so centered on that, which is part of the game, right? Like it's this is literally what it does is it will give you a victory that is not obvious.
Yeah. Okay. So we have water is sink, Baba is you, cog is push, text is float, and nothing is win. Water is sink, cog is push, Baba is you. So I can't change. Well, I can't move cog is push. Right? I can't move water is sink. I can move text is float. And then cog is push. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. So I need something is win, right?
Right.
Can I make... Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, because water is sink.
Yep.
Well, we've learned that now. So water is sink. I can't change text is float or win will sink, and then that's the game. I'm not winning it. I was hoping to push win out to use it to do something, right?
Right.
But I can't necessarily do that with two cogs. But I can't change. Sometimes when I'm thinking, I don't talk. Farts, I can't do that either.
Why not?
Because text is still...
Why does it matter what the word text is doing?
Well, because if I change text as win to text as win from text as float, text will sink.
Why does text need to be win?
Oh, my F. It doesn't.
Well, then why are you so worried about it?
Well, I'm worried about being able to use the words.
But you have the word you need.
Is win.
Yeah. Why do you need anything else?
Can they exist at the same time? Sink and win? No.
Like you're literally solving it. What was the solution to the previous puzzle?
Yes, the solution to the previous puzzle?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you make win?
The rock? I'm sorry, I'm focused on that and I don't have recall.
So the solution to the previous puzzle was rock is you and rock is win.
I can't make Baba is win.
Why not?
Because I didn't think I could.
Why can't you?
Well, that's stupid.